Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. It's my older brother's birthday and it's also Earth Day, so happy Earth Day. My birthday is actually tomorrow on the 23rd, the same day as Shakespeare's birthday, Michael Jordan's birthday, and it's also my golden birthday. I'm gonna be 23. So tonight I'm gonna be going to St. Louis with my dad and his girlfriend and my brother and his girlfriend, and I'm gonna be the fifth wheel just because DP has work, so he's not gonna be able to make it. That should be fun, and if you wanna see more of that, follow me on my Snapchat and you will be able to get a first-hand look. It's gonna be, I don't know how it's gonna be yet, but I've gotten some reviews on my Snapchat from my friends saying that they're pretty freaking lit. I, for the first time ever, got a submission from a follower, and follower goes to my school, seeing her around. I have her in a class, so that should be interesting. It says, "Hello Benita, how do you stay so confident? You seem like a very strong person overall. I often try to be confident, but it's really difficult. Definitely didn't always have confidence." I remember in elementary school, that's when I started knowing really what confidence was. And I know that I lacked confidence. I did not have any confidence. I knew that I was different. I knew that my family wasn't the most well off and everyone else seemed to be. I was just in that age where I knew what having and not having was. I knew what being different was. I was just beginning to realize that not everybody's the same. I wanted to fit in with everybody and I wanted everybody to like me. In middle school, I remember having this sort of fake confidence. I just started joining teams. I was on cross country, I was on volleyball, I was on student council, I was on National Junior Honor Society. I was just doing all of this stuff and it was fun. I was socializing a lot. I surrounded myself with a huge group of friends. I was about 11, 12, 13 at the time, and I know really when my confidence was the most just not real was when I was 13. So in 8th grade, I was on the volleyball team. I was considered popular. I would fake my confidence. I was in all these things, so I'd become comfortable in my friends, and I based my confidence on the amount of friends that I had, which I later learned in high school was a mistake because the confidence, it wasn't there, and the friendship, the genuine friendship also wasn't there. So when those friendships went away in high school, so did my confidence. High school was the most tumultuous time in my life. I was in a relationship with someone who I didn't love. I mean, I was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I was young. I don't even know why I was in a relationship. We had different values. We had different views religiously. We had different political views. We really didn't have anything in common. I had just come off of this high from in 8th grade. I was popular, and then in high school, I wasn't. I peaked in 8th grade. So in high school, everything was different. I had to meet new people. The people that I did know, they wanted to do other things. You know, that's when drinking became cool, smoking weed became cool. All of my friends that wanted to do that kind of went their way and I stayed my way. I never really had a set group of people because I felt like I didn't really fit in. I would overcompensate. I would walk around with this air to me, like I didn't care about what anybody else thought. I didn't care about anybody else but myself, and if you didn't like me, it was screw you. I don't care. I'm confident. I don't need you. It was just so, it was fake. I also based my confidence in the fact that I had a boyfriend and we had been together for a very long time. So I was like, I don't need anyone else to like me. I have a boyfriend. Everyone who's cool, anyone has a boyfriend, and I have a boyfriend. So you guys can say what you want about me, it doesn't matter. There were very few people of color that I surrounded myself with just because I didn't fit in with most of the people of color. But I also felt like I didn't fit in with any of the Caucasian people as well. So the few friends that I had that were Caucasian, I would try so hard to assimilate and to be like them. My boyfriend was Caucasian. I felt like that was an in. I would do things that they did. I would hang out with them. Even when they would make jokes that were on the racial side, I would laugh. And thinking about it now, it makes my skin crawl. But at the time, I just wanted everyone to like me, and I felt like, you know, I'm friends with all of these people and they say things about people of color. I know I'm a person of color, but I don't think they're referring to me. I'm an exception because they know who I really am and they know I'm not really like that.
This is by far one of the biggest mistakes that I've ever made in my life, and I encourage everyone to not do this.
I later learned that that does not matter. If someone has something to say about people of your color, they definitely think that of you. So be very mindful of who you surround yourself with. And I really feel like me basing my confidence off of being in a relationship caused it to later plummet in college. Freshman year of college, 2011. I'm 18, I'm in a new city. It's fun, it's exciting. I still have a boyfriend back home. You know, I'm very, very naive, trusting, and I just have a very positive outlook on my future at school. 2 months into school, my boyfriend and I break up. He actually breaks up with me because I moved. We weren't seeing each other ever. When we were talking on the phone, it was arguments, and he said he wanted a girl who was more accessible to him. I was devastated. I didn't have a boyfriend. I was in this new city. None of my friends from high school were at my new school, so I had to make all new friends. It was very hard, and I just wanted to go home. My first 2 years of college, my confidence level was low. I was quiet. I was a little bit shy when I wasn't around the core group of people that I had gotten to know. Still kind of hung up on my ex, and I didn't trust anyone. And then I remember sophomore year of college, I had a terrible experience with my roommates. They were friends, 2 of them, and we had a disagreement, and it was terrible for the whole year. And then I met this guy sophomore year, and we went on a date, and I thought things were gonna be great. And then I found out that he was actually seeing this other girl. So that really made my confidence just go low. Third year of school, I'm a junior at this time. I am just done with everyone. I'm not interested in making new friends. I'm not interested in getting to know anyone. I'm not interested in having a boyfriend. I just want to be left alone. So I move into a new dorm. I meet 2 roommates who are now very, very good friends of mine. It was actually one of the best years of my life. My confidence changed. It was more about what I thought of myself and less of what other people thought of me. I was working out more, I was running more, I was dieting. You know, I had just become more health conscious, and I just wanted to be the best person that I could be. And that's when I feel like I was at the peak of my confidence, and it was beginning to change into a more mature confidence. It was more feeling settled in who I was as a person. And I feel like that's another part of growing up. When I met DP, and summer after we met is when we started dating. And I couldn't have met him at a better time, honestly. And I think it's funny that I did meet him when I was at the peak of working on myself. As of right now, I would say I am confident. It's not perfect, it never is. And if anyone ever tells you that confidence is perfect, they're lying, okay? A lot of the people that you see who are just overly confident and I don't care about anything in the world, they're putting on a front. It's called overcompensation. Here are some tips that I have learned in my journey to being a more confident person. Don't compare yourself to others. That is the biggest mistake I feel like people make when it comes to confidence. They look at everyone on social media and they see what people want you to see. What people broadcast on social media is always when they're at 100%. And you may be looking at social media in the privacy of your own home, and you may be at like a 30 or 40%. You have to realize that on social media, it's a snapshot of a moment in time in someone's day. Often it's even posed. Mind your own business. If you're walking down the street and you're looking at people and you feel like they're judging you, I think you're just putting too much focus on other people. What I learned is that most people in the world don't care. You could walk into a room and feel like, wow, everyone's looking at me. They're probably judging how I look right now. It's 80% of the time not true. You have to remember that not everything revolves around you. I feel like it's a lot of self-flattery and self-entitlement that often gets into our heads and makes us feel like we are not good enough. When a lot of people have a lot going on in their lives and they're not thinking about you. So better yourself. Bettering yourself in many ways. I would say working out, eating better, getting some sun, going to get your hair done, doing your makeup, getting your nails done. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can set little goals for yourself. Like it could be weight loss goals, it could be hair length goals, it could be fitness goals. It occupies your mind on something that has to do with yourself, which you should be focused on most out of everything in the world, unless you have children, of course. Be easy on yourself. We are our harshest critics. I know I judge myself so heavily. I woke up this morning, took my hair down, and it shrunk to this. And I thought, oh my gosh, my hair looks so short. It literally never looks good. It doesn't look good. And I've gotten so many compliments on my hair today. Things aren't so serious. You have a lot of things working against you in life, and you don't need to be one of those things. There will not always be good days when it comes to confidence. I'm not confident every single day. I would say out of a month, 30 days, I have about 7 days where I'm a little bit off. What I say to do on those days is embrace them. Not everything is gonna be 100% all of the time. What I like to do when I'm on an off day is I like to feel as comfortable as possible. I take bubble baths, I wear my favorite pair of socks, I listen to my favorite music, I eat my favorite food. Work hard on your craft. Everybody is good at something. If you're good at something and it makes you feel good, work on that. I would rather have one thing that I'm 100, even 1000% the best at than a bunch of little things that I'm about 70% good at. Showcase it, even make money off of it, and I promise you, I promise you, you will start feeling great in yourself because it's an extension of yourself. Your craft should be. The last tip is to judge less. Like say I'm thinking, oh, I hate today, I hate everything about today. I hate my clothes, I hate my hair, I hate my makeup. Every single person that I see today, I hate them. Thinking, oh, I can't stand you. You know, I start seeing people, they're looking at me the wrong way, and I'm like, what are you staring at? I see people whispering, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I just think everything is negative and people are feeling the same way about me. I often feel like people on their negative days, when they're feeling and thinking negative things, they project. And they start thinking that people are feeling the same way about them that they're feeling, period. So outlook on life is negative. I feel like people are looking at me in a negative way as well. And I feel like if people are less judgmental, then they will often expect nice things in return. That is my spiel on confidence. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I really like the fact that I got this as a request in a message. So please, 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 if you guys have anything, leave them in the comments below or send me a message. Be sure to like this video. Also subscribe if you have not subscribed already so you can see more of these videos. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Share this for anyone who you think it might help. And I will see you all later. Bye.